How's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and welcome to another review of the Pokemon Journey series. We're covering episode 61 in today's review, with Ash and Go helping out the Plusle and Minimum handyman. So how was the episode overall? Well, before I get into that, if you like this type of content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Alrighty, let's get on to the review. At the beginning of this episode, there's a little bit of chaos going on at the Stockrocky Labs. As it turns out, the water faucets are broken and spraying everywhere, so Ash and Go try to stop it, but Stockrocky is actually called handymen to basically fix the faucets. Who are the handyman? It's none other than the Plusle and Minimum handyman, with DV and Mulpli, along with their Pokemon, Plusle and Minimum. It'll do anything from plumbing to Pokemon sitting, you name it. If it's a job they can do, they'll do it. But anyways, as they go to leave after fixing the faucets, DV over here ends up falling down the stairs of the Stockrocky Labs, and Mulpli tries to stop her brother, but she ends up actually injuring him and putting him in the hospital, seemingly breaking all his bones. And with DV out of commission, it's up to Mulpli to basically handle the jobs, and she doesn't seem very confident in herself, and Minimum over here pretty much blames Mulpli for injuring DV. But Ash and Go decide to help out, so they end up getting a call, so Ash, Go, and Mulpli head out to take on the job. So the first job they get is taking care of this guy's Tauros. It's this rich dude, he has a bunch of Tauros, he wants them groomed and taken care of. So Ash, Go, and Mulpli go over there and they take care of the Tauros. There's a really nice scene with Grookey and Pikachu here that was pretty cute. But anyways, first job's accomplished, they get another call, and this guy also has a Tauros, ironically, but his Tauros is stuck in this cave. So they all go in the cave. Plusle ends up cheering on Tauros. It's scared, it doesn't want to move. It's scared to get out of the cave, so they try cheering him on. Pikachu and Grookey join in. It seems like it's working until Grookey actually jumps on Tauros and angers it, chasing the Tauros ends up chasing all of them out of the cave. But it ends up working out because Tauros got out of the cave and the guy is satisfied. Meanwhile, Team Rocket is hanging out in this park and they're looking at a picture of that guy with all his Tauros. I don't know if this guy posted it online or if they're just spying on this dude. The episode doesn't really elaborate on this, but anyways, they want to get all his Tauros. But they end up breaking a nearby fountain, and Mulpli, Ash, and Go actually happen to be nearby. Meowth goes over to ask for help and realizes that Ash and Go are with them, but that doesn't really matter. Mulpli is freaking out over here. She once again shows that she doesn't have confidence when they're within herself. Ash and Go reassure her that she can do it, so she calms down, does the job along with Plusle and Minimum. Well, Minimum over here is kind of sulking still, I should say. But they end up fixing the fountain. They go to their next job. But before they leave, Mulpli goes over to Team Rocket, gives them a flyer, probably for their job advertisements. So Team Rocket get the idea of, hey, why don't we disguise ourselves as handymen and steal all those Tauros for ourselves? Now, quick correction, I just realized as I'm actually doing this review that this chick's name is not Mulpli, it's Mulpli. So forgive me. I don't know, I'm just going to leave the previous edits in here because I think it's funny. But anyways, moving on. Was Ash going Mulpli? Yep, I got it right this time. Mulpli. Anyways, they go to their next job, which actually turns out to be that dude with all the Tauros. Turns out he wants a second job from them that day, and it's to watch over his Tauros. But as they arrive on the scene, yeah, this guy's like, so there's some other handyman that showed up and took my Tauros, and they realize there's a mix-up going on here. They're like, okay, so could you describe these handymen so we can go and find them? So they set off, and they eventually find Team Rocket, who eventually reveal themselves, and they still try to get away, but Meowth ends up falling into basically this sewer hole, or whatever it is, that's under construction, and ends up dropping the Pokeball bag with all the Tauros, and they all immediately come out of the Pokeballs, and they're all trapped in this sewage hole or whatever. They're just all trapped, and Meowth is being crushed by the Tauros. So yeah, pretty dire situation. So once again, Mulpli starts freaking out. She doesn't know what to do, and she's pretty unsure of herself. But as she gains her composure, she comes up with a pretty smart idea. She actually has a winch in the back of her van, so she uses it to pull the Tauros out of the hole, wrapping them up with a rope, having a steel pipe to basically hold it together. So Ash and Go help get out the Tauros. James volunteers, wanting to help Meowth out, and sits behind the van, is actually pulling out the Tauros. And they get every single one out. However, when the last Tauros is being pulled out, the van runs out of batteries, and the rope almost snaps completely, and ends up dropping everybody. As things are not looking good, Minimum over here actually sees Mulpli's determination, and actually is concerned for Mulpli's safety. So Mulpli along with Plusle end up cheering them on, and they actually end up restoring the battery along with Pikachu, allowing them all to be freed. So yay, everybody's safe, nobody died. But Team Rocket over here, initially they're like, yeah, we're going to still try to steal these Tauros. You know what? Never mind, as a thank you for saving Meowth, we're just going to let you guys off the hook. Meowth over here is like, yeah, I'm not going to say thank you. But the Tauros over here, they're pretty angry because, they kind of caused this situation, so they blast Team Rocket off. They head back to DV, they basically tell them what's going on, and Mulpli over here has more confidence and is going on to the next job, so that's pretty much the end of the episode. So overall, pretty average episode. The plot was pretty basic. It was just overall just an episode, nothing really too special here. Probably, unless these characters return for another episode in the future, I can pretty much safely say this was a filler episode. But I will say I did like Mulpli's personality. I like that she kept going back and forth between freaking out, then getting calm and collected, and yeah. But she pretty much saved the episode for me, because without her, I don't think I would have enjoyed this episode quite as much. But yeah, overall, just an average episode, just an alright episode. Not sure if I'm going to revisit it again, but it's alright. Alrighty guys, that's all I got for this review. So again, average episode, just a decent episode. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. So in the comment section down below, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Just post your thoughts in the comment section down below, and be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you're new to the channel. Anyways, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later.